Hi guys, it's Kristjan from Base Property Specialists again here, and we're back with this week's 3 buy-to-let investment picks in London on Zoopla. So starting off with our first pick, which is under £500,000, and this one bed on the market with Ludlow Thompson really caught my eye. So located in Bow, quite near Devons Road DLR, in what looks like a relatively new build modern block. Looks like it's been built in the last 10 years. Nicely located, really decent sized living space, really good sized living room. Looks like they've got a child gate or something put in here, but that looks temporary. Really decent sized living space, nice big French doors and a Juliet balcony, so lots of natural light coming in. Views onto the road, really normal in London. Kitchen, fully specced out. It doesn't look like anything mind-blowing, but looks nice enough. Plenty of storage. It looks like there's potentially a dishwasher over here, obviously a non-integrated kitchen. You might want to potentially look at upgrading the worktops, possibly, but generally that all looks good. Very decent sized bedroom. There is a lot of furniture in that bedroom, so really decent sized bedroom in there. Again, slightly different angle. Nice modern bathroom, bath with shower, so pretty much got everything in there you would kind of expect or want to be in there with the property. So really, this looks like pretty much a turnkey property. It might need a fresh coat of paint. I think that is likely, particularly once these people have moved out. Don't think you need to rush out and buy furniture. Increasingly, tenants are happy to rent unfurnished, but just do be prepared that you might need to. If you do need to furnish, my recommendation, as always, is spend a little bit more on some half decent stuff that's going to last and it's going to stay and is on trend as well. Now, this is on Ludlow Thompson. They are doing a modern online auction, so do be aware of the terms and conditions. But located right in the heart of the Bow, you're not far from Mile End Park, Tower Hamlets Cemetery, which is a stunning park. They do tours around there. You've got Limehouse Cut Canal just down here, so yeah, right in the thick of it. It is chain free. Bids start at 270, so of course it could go for more, but 45 square meters, which is about 470 square foot, so very decent size property. There are some details here about the auction. So deposit will be payable of 5% of the purchase price. In addition to the purchase price, a reservation fee of 4.5%, including VAT, subject to a minimum charge of £6,000, including VAT, or £5,000 plus VAT, is payable and does not form part of the purchase price. So do be aware that you're going to need to pay that fee on top of the purchase price, alongside your standard costs of solicitors, stamp duty, etc, etc. So do be aware of that. They don't have the tenure information on here. It will almost certainly be leasehold, so as always you need to try and check that hopefully that leasehold is 100 plus years. I don't think that block is more than 10-12 years old, so it should be over 100 years with a standard lease starting at least 125, but check that. And then check what your ground rent and your service charges are. Again, I don't see any amenities in here, so ground rent I would expect to come in somewhere around 300 a year. Service charges probably around 1,500 to cover primarily buildings insurance, communal lighting and cleaning, and a lift, which I hope is in there. We would expect a property like that to be renting for between £1,400 to £1,500 a month, so a decent return. So if you like the look of that, nice cheap foot onto the London property ladder, get onto Ludlow Thompson's auction site and have a look. There is more information here. There's a floor plan and a virtual tour, so do come on here, check out some more information if you want to know a bit more before getting involved with the auction. So moving on to our second property. So our second property bracket is between 500,000 and 750,000, and this sits quite nicely in here at 650 on the market with Dexter's Hackney office. Looks like an ex-council house. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, freehold, big tick in the box. So no lease restrictions, no ground rent and service charge costs. So straight away, big tick. Floor plan, let's just open this up quickly. Decent size, over 3 floors, 1,150 square foot, lots to play with. Now looking at this, layouts aren't necessarily brilliant. I mean, I'd be very curious myself about opening up this ground floor to do more with it. I'm not entirely sure what this funny little sort of storage cupboard space is here. And then you've got a living room on the first floor with a bedroom and 2 bedrooms on the top floor. Now, just 1 bathroom and a loo. What you'll see in a minute is cosmetically, this place is very dated. So it is due, ta-da, unless you love 70s carpets, in which case, peel them off the floor, stick them on the wall, make them a feature. But what strikes me going through this, and this is very common with ex-council properties, really well proportioned rooms. These all look, besides that kitchen, these all look like decent sized rooms, decent sized windows, lots of natural light. Those are the kind of things that you can't undo. So yes, in total need of modernisation, this should really be overhauled into a really nice low maintenance patio garden. Do not underestimate the value of a well designed patio garden, but do not expect tenants to look after a garden. They 9 times out of 10 will be a little bit lackluster to not good at all. Have some plants and shrubs in there, have some raised plants. I'm by no means an advocate of concreting or paving your entire garden to make it a concrete space, but anything making it low maintenance but encouraging your tenants to actually genuinely make use of it. If you make a garden practical, useful and enjoyable, tenants will see it as an extra benefit of your property. If it ends up looking like this, really it's not a benefit, it's just a burden. And very quickly the novelty of that will wear off. Now, if on the basis you were to turn that into a 3-bed 2-bath, add at least 1 ensuite into the mix in there, and were to do a modernisation, I don't think you need to be spending more than about 35k to achieve that. I think you should be looking at somewhere in the region of about 3.5 grand a month to rent that property out. You should be looking at somewhere in the region of about the equivalent of about £1,200 a month per bedroom, obviously with the tenant paying the bills. Right in the heart of Hackney Central, very close to the overground station, sort of sandwiched between Hackney Downs and Hackney Central, so lots of cool little bars and restaurants on the doorstep to go to. It is chain free, so yeah, if you like the look of that one, get in touch with Dexter's, get your offers in nice and quick, but start thinking. I think the real value in that is going to be how you can maximize quality of living with that floor plan. So that is going to be the big key to unlocking maximum value on that property. Now for our last property, those eagle-eyed watchers amongst you will notice that my top has changed. We had actually done a third property on here, but the listing then turned out to be a fake listing, listed by an agent who had taken photos from other listings and created a false property. So everyone gets caught out once in a while, but that has led me to jump back on Zoopla, and actually I've found something much better. So this property, which wasn't on the market yesterday, it's just come to market today with Strike, is a 5-bedroom semi-detached or end of terrace house in Walthamstow E17. Offers over 850, so obviously you don't know what that's going to go up to, but that's a very reasonable list price. Got to be honest, I was expecting this to be a bit of a project property, but as we scroll through the photos, immaculate patio garden, already perfect for renting, decked, paved, some raised flower beds, really low maintenance but well laid out to get good usage. Nice double reception, painted original floorboards, bay window, period features leading through to a decent sized kitchen. So I mean, this is really well geared up, whether you're going to rent to a family or whether you're going to rent this out as a HMO with individual rooms. Nice bathroom, decent sized bedrooms, some of them with room for desks, second bathroom, attic bedroom. So yeah, a lot on offer. Obviously it's a house, so freehold, no ground rent, no service charge, no lease to contend with, Council tax band C, which again is surprising for a house of that size. That's a big tick in the box for your tenants. Bills aren't going to be too over the top. Just under 1,200 square foot. If we bring up the floor plan, these guys use Giraffe 360, same technology we use in our agency. So all these dimensions are created automatically by the kit using a LiDAR scanner. So ground floor, like you said, you've got a double reception and a separate kitchen. Yeah, first floor you have 2 substantial bedrooms, what they've labelled as an office and then a bathroom, and then top 2 floors 2 more bedrooms with another bathroom. Now obviously that office, so it could be a 4 or 5 bedroom, but this is kind of really a turnkey house ready to go. I would expect a property like this to be achieving somewhere in the region of about £4,000 a month. So yeah, a good little option, well located, close to Walthamstow reservoirs, close to the Douglas Ear playing fields, so green spaces and the wetlands sort of nature reserve on your doorstep. So good location, double glazed windows, private garden. It looks like the windows have recently been done. So yeah, there you have it. This is our replacement property. Ends up being a better pick than the one we got caught out on. If you like the look of that, I would get in touch with Strike today and book a viewing as soon as possible. Thanks for your time, guys.